Good afternoon, Chicago. Welcome to Arno USA. Welcome to our booth this year. What I'd like to do is go through some of our products that we're featuring this year. I'm going to start with our cutoff system, which I think is one of the best on the market today. I'm going to start with our monoblock holder, the SA system, and I'm going to give you some of the features and the benefits of this system we have. As you can see from the holder itself, to start with, the insert is very long. It's about 35 millimeters long, and it's also a very high insert as well, which gives it great stability as an insert in itself. Married up with the steel, we have a V location on the bottom and a V location on the top. This gives the tool the perfect applications. We also, with the steel product, we actually shape our steel to give the blade the maximum rigidity it can have. What does this lead to? This gives us a great cutoff system where we have great accuracy, repeatability, the straightness of cut, and surface finish. Now, this is a standard monoblock style holder you can see in my hand now. What we actually can do to this as well is we can add a through coolant capability to it. So the through coolant capability allows us to feed coolant through the side of the holder or through the end of the holder, depending on where the application is, which then feeds coolant directly all the way through to the very tip of the insert itself. So this now gives us a system where we have great coolant in the insert, which helps with tool life. Now, as I say here, I have a monoblock holder. What we also do with the same system, using the same insert idea, is that we can do this into different forms. So I can also show you that we'd actually make this system available in a modular system. So we can mount this to a standard holder, and we have then a system which then gives you variations of depths of cuts and of widths of cuts as well. This gives us a greater flexibility and gives the customer greater flexibility on the styles of inserts you can use. Now, we also take that a little bit further, and we can actually make some of this stuff go into what we call a blade. Now, we use what we call a rigid blade system. We do sell the thinner blades that can go to any location and any size, but as you can see, again, the same principle applies, that we have this radius on the steel to give it strength. We use the same insert, obviously, again for a great location. And you can see by this style of blade, this is a rigid system, far better than normal sort of flexible blades that we see in the market today. We can take this yet again to another stage. We can use this tool. We can add a second coolant feature as well. Now, like you saw on the monoblock holder before, we feed the coolant system through the holder to the very tip. Now, that's what we call coolant system number 1. We now can add what we call coolant system number 2. And what this allows us to do, it actually allows us to feed coolant on the very top of the insert and at the very front and the base of the insert. So we have 2 coolant jets going to the insert. Now, what we've seen from this, our results are showing that in high temperature alloys and stainless steel applications, we can get anywhere between a 30 to 50% improvement just by using this system. Now, the other thing that we can do with this system is that we have all these blades and we have the modular tooling system. We can then mount it in different types of flange holders. Now, this just shows a typical VDI style holder here, where we just mount the tool, gets mounted directly into the block. Now the coolant feed is directly through the tool itself. So this makes life a lot easier for the customer. He just bolts into his turret, and then straight away he gets the benefit of a modular system with the through coolant capabilities as well. And we offer these flange style holders, direct flange mount holders with a VDI form. They can suit Morosiki type machines, or they can go into an index machine. We have a multiple of choices on these applications.